Welcome back to Vibe Coding for Beginner Masterclass. In our last video, we built a portfolio website using simple text prompt. But do you know there are many other methods to start Vibe Coding project? Today, I will show you 5 methods to get started on your project. By the end of this video, you will know multiple ways to work with your AI coding agents. So let's dive in. The very first method that will be used will be text prompt. It's the most common method. You will start with a basic prompt and then you will enhance it. You start with a basic prompt such as create a task management application. After that, you break that into a more detailed information such as create a task management app that has user authentication, technology that you want to use. You can provide more information, and based on your information, it will create the application for you. Similarly, this is the prompt that we used in our last example. And then here's the enhance prompt. So let's dive in. You can start with a basic description about the application, and then most of these applications have a enhanced prompt will help you create a more detailed prompt. So here you can see that it has included the technology and some of the other information. So now I will come back here. This is my basic prompt, and I can provide that prompt to one of the coding editors, and then I will ask it to enhance it. So now you can see how much information it has added to the basic prompt. So let's go ahead and try this. So now we are trying our method number 1, where we are providing a text prompt to a AI coding editor, in this case Bolt, and see how it will create an application for us. We will give it some time and we'll come back when it is done. Bolt has finished building my portfolio website. There is a summary of everything it has done, and you can see everything is working. My GitHub, LinkedIn links are also there. All these pages are working. Different sections are working. And I can deploy just by clicking this button. Let's take a quick look at the code section. Here's the whole Next.js code. I wanted to show you another method that you can use to enhance your prompt. So here I wrote a simple instruction for Claude and shared my original prompt for it to enhance. I'm going to use Opus, and then I will let Claude help me write a better prompt that I could use. So you can see how Claude is enhancing my prompt. So it has added a lot of information. What you want to do is to start a conversation by making it either a product manager or a software developer, and then have a conversation with AI, with Claude or ChatGPT. Share what you want to build, and then talk about it, talk about technology, talk about features, and then have it create the prompt. And then you can use this prompt to one of the coding agent and have it build the website for you. So that's another method that you could use. So that's method number 1, where you write a text prompt and then let AI coding agent build the application based on the prompt. You can start with a very simple prompt, and then you can enhance that prompt using AI or by adding more information. You start with the one line, and then you add features, and then you add tech stack, and then you add what kind of theme you will like, what kind of colors you will like. That finishes our method number 1. The method number 2 is using a screenshot to code. This is incredibly powerful method. Find a website or a design that you like, take a screenshot and give it to AI coding editor. You can also hand draw a design and then give it to AI coding agent. So let's build an application that uses a screenshot. I found a website that lists 25 web developer portfolio example, and we will pick one of the random portfolio. I like this one. We will take a screenshot of this portfolio and give it to AI coding agent. I'm using Snagit to take this screenshot. There may be other applications. Snagit allow you to take a bigger screenshot. So now I will go to V0 and I will say can find my information from the following resources. So here I have attached a screenshot and then ask it to create my portfolio website based on this attached screenshot. And now I will say build the website. So this is interesting that it was able to identify the difference between the two images that I have attached. It fetching all the information and then building a new website. For this example, I'm using V0. For last one, we use bolt.new. Has finished building the website and it was able to make my website exactly like how the screenshot looked like. So this is one of the powerful method for you to use when starting a new project. You can also hand drawn your design and then give it to the coding agent and it will build the website. Let's jump into method number 3, using Figma for design. If you are a designer or work with a designer, then this will be highly effective method for you. You can convert Figma design directly into code using these AI coding agents. Here's how it works. There are 3 different options that you can use. Option number 1, using Figma directly. So here I have found 2 portfolios that I will be using in this example. So I will go to Bolt. There is an option to connect your Figma. So I will log into my Figma. And now Figma and Bolt are connected. So it's asking me to select one of the designs. I will pick up this one. Again, this is a sample that I have found. I have not created it, but it will be good enough for me to show how it works. So it's importing my design, and typically a Figma design would have the layout, wireframes, font selection, color selection, and it will be able to pick up everything from there. So what Bolt has done, it took that Figma design, extracted the information, and have built the application for me, which is matching to the design. Hyperlinking to different places. It doesn't look exactly how that design was looking, but at the same time, I just found this on the internet, so I don't know how good this design is, but I hope it gives an idea that how you can use a Figma design to jumpstart your project. So the option 2 is taking a screenshot of your Figma design and providing to your coding agent. This is similar to what we did in the method number 2, where you're providing a screenshot and let your AI coding agent do the rest of the work. The third option is Figma allow you to download your code, share that code with your coding agent. It works very well when you're using a tool like Cursor or something. Most of the cases you will be able to just attach it to your coding agent and it will take care of rest of the things. Now let's talk about the fourth method. There are many boilerplate available to help you start your application. Some are free while other are paid. I will show you some of them. So this is one of the free one, which is called Ship Free, and you can go to the GitHub and get all the code from here. This Shift one of the very famous boilerplate. Many startup founders have used it. It's from Mark Lowe. If you go to Versal website, there is a directory where you can find all different kind of boilerplate and starter kit. And then there are a specific directory which list different kind of boilerplate. The way these boilerplate work, that they have a GitHub repository where you will go and copy the HTTPS clone URL. All right, so you go to their page, you will find code, and that's where you will copy the link you can clone. Similarly, when you buy Mark Lowe, you will be given a GitHub repository where you can start. Now, keep in mind, a browser-based coding agent will not work for this method. You will have to use a tool such as Cursor. So for example, in this case, we have this instruction, and then I will add clone this create professional icon Can remove this because now my boilerplate is coming with all those information, right? So now I can play. It gave me a prompt to run and I have done it. By the way, there are many settings in Cursor that I can show maybe in one of the video. Let me know if you want me to. So now in this case, it is cloning this application. Then we'll create your portfolio website using that boilerplate as the basis. So let's talk about method number 5, existing code enhancement. If you already have some code, you can use vibe coding to enhance it. For example, you may have an HTML based template that you want to convert to React or want to add a tailwind or dark mode or whatnot. I will show you that example now. So let's go to Bolt and try to open one of the code repository that I have. We'll say Career Leap app. Choose this repository. It will connect and it will open my project from there. One of the prompt that I always use, please review this code to understand its functionality and operation and explain it to me, what it does and how. So it's still opening the projects, but once it opened the project, I will ask it to go through and tell me how it works. So this is an existing project and I can type this command here and ask it to go through my code, understand, explain it to me, and then I can go from there to make more changes. All these coding editor allow you to open your project from GitHub repository and then you can interact with it. So here V0 has gone through my project files and it's trying to explain what it has. I will also show the same things in Visual Studio Code and I'm using GitHub Copilot. So the example is inside Visual Studio Code where I have opened the same project. I wrote the same command and asked it to go through my code, understand how it work, what it do, and then explain it to me. So it's going through all the file and then it will tell me everything about it. You can see that it is trying to explain me everything that is inside this code, what it does, how it works. So that's really powerful method for you to begin working on one of the existing project, understand everything that is happening behind the scene, and then get a quick jump start. Now we are to the last method. This is a bonus in which you combine multiple methods to get the most out of your coding agents and all the resources that are available. This is the method that I use based on different situation and scenario that I'm working on. So here, one of my project, I started with a detailed prompt and then I use Figma make to create my design for login page, dashboard page, and some of the other pages that I wanted to build. And then I use screenshots to take that information inside my Visual Studio Code. And that's what helped me build this application faster, fine tune a hybrid approach where you can mix and match based on the situation that you are facing, based on the feature that you are working on. So in this video, we cover 5 methods to start our project when we are doing vibe coding. So method number 1 is a text prompt. Second one is a screenshot. Third one is Figma. Fourth one is using one of the boilerplate. And fifth one, an existing code where you want to add enhancement or you just want to understand or bug fix. And then the bonus method is a mix and match of these methods to get the most out of your coding agent. So I hope this was helpful. I would love to see you in the next video where we will talk about different coding tools that are available and what are the differences between them, which one to use in which situation. So I would love to see you there. If you have not subscribed yet, this is the time to do it so that you will get all the notifications. So subscribe, like the video, and share it with your friends.